Get the Long Mercury Mantra MP3 at JasonGallant.ca. Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Buddhaya Namaha. Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Buddhaya Namaha. So first of all, I'd like to announce that Arathi Ma is launching her online Enlightenment course. And you can go to our website at arathima.com and sign up for the phone call, the free phone call that's happening this weekend, this Saturday. It's a teleconference call you can access through the internet or through your telephone, and check that out. But I'd highly recommend this course if you guys want to get more intensive in this enlightenment process and want to take it step by step. And the course comes complete with MP3s along with group calls throughout the year. If you want to have further information about that, just go to arathima.com and follow the links and you can sign up for that, okay? If you spend your entire life fighting shadows, you will have no energy left to deal with real life, to deal with the solid objects before you, to deal with the real interactions with actual solidity. So you can think of thoughts and emotions like shadows. You know, the emotions that stick with you, no matter what situation you're in, the same type of suffering will come up. Some people it's anxiety, some people it's depression, some people it's anger. It doesn't really matter what it is. But the truth is there's no reason to reject these things because they're just shadows, they cannot hurt you. A lot of people get stuck in the micromanaging of this internal reality, which has many seasons to it. The internal reality has many seasons and many experiences that are constantly flowing through you. And the more you are in alignment with the flow, the easier and more blissful your life will become. Perhaps the situations in the physical world look like a mess, but the way you experience those situations will be easier. So this is the opposite paradigm by which most people live. Most people experience something inside them and they take it so seriously that they start to push it away. They say, I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel this. And they find a way to distract themselves by going into thinking about something or creating a certain type of feeling about something else, like a dream or an excitement or a goal. And then they focus all of their awareness on this. But meanwhile, this energy, this experience and this energy is still there. It's still in the system. So this is why people's lives can get so out of balance. They start to act from the avoidance principle. They start to avoid parts of themselves, and then they become partitioned, fragmented. They don't feel fulfilled, they don't feel whole. It's because the entire foundation of their life is about avoiding who they are and the experiences that are inherent in that. I guess you could say it's like if it rains where I live, and every time it rains I have to jump in a jet airplane and go somewhere where it's sunny. My life will then start to become about travel. But not because I'm joyfully traveling, but because I'm avoiding. And when you're avoiding, when you're pushing away, when you're rejecting, that is not in alignment with wholeness. It's not in alignment with your bliss. You will not experience bliss from that. You'll experience conflict, separation. Because really what you're avoiding is your own power. It doesn't seem like it at first. It seems like pain. It seems like there's something inside you that's wrong, and that's why you don't want to feel this. Whatever emotion it might be, whatever type of suffering it might be, you're avoiding it because you think there's something wrong with it. But when you have the discipline and the willpower to surrender your judgment of what's coming up, that's when magic happens. That's when bliss happens. That's when peace happens. Because when two waves are rushing towards each other, and then they finally join, then after there's a peaceful ocean. Okay? Two waves rushing together seems like devastation, and then they join, and then there is this spreading of the energy. So it's only through joining with your internal experience can you experience your bliss. A lot of other side effects come from this as well. Wisdom and clarity are two of them. Some people would call this compassion because there is a greater you now. There is a more expansive you which takes into account a greater amount of the collective. So this is the secret. This is the secret to all things. If you wish to find your passion, if you wish to find your joy, if you wish to find abundance, and if you wish to find love, it starts inside. Inside is where it is all found, and then the outside can express in many different ways this inside reality. Everything you experience in your life happens inside you, does it not? That's where the experiences are. I don't feel my emotions in John over there, or in the tree, or in the bird flying above. I feel them inside me. So first become a master of this, a master of accepting the will of the universe moving through you. When you realize it's not your duty to micromanage this internal reality anymore, when it's not your responsibility to micromanage it, then freedom happens. It's almost like getting out of school early for summer. You realize you've been doing a job that you don't need to do. When you open up to the will that is moving through you, then the experiences that you crave will be yours. They will come to you. You just have to surrender to the will. Surrender to the intelligence, the divine intelligence, whatever word you want to call it. The intelligence that moves through all life. See, this is when you surrender micromanaging shadows. When you surrender the micromanagement of the unmicromanageable. Why control things you can't control? But you can control your reaction to experiences. You can control how much you surrender to experiences. And it's that surrender that creates a heaven on earth experience. That's love. You're loving the first seed of energy of life that is shown to you as it comes in its many forms. Sometimes the forms aren't pleasant to the mind, but the heart loves them all. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Take care for now.